Hello everyone, welcome to the next episode in the Talon Overworld. So we now arrived in Talon. So as we can see Samus. We have 4% of the scans. Scans are not important. They only unlock extras. What is important is item collection. We can see our current suits. Power suit. The power suit is an advanced Chozo exoskeleton modified for the use by Samus Aran. Samus' notes. The power suit provides life support functions as well as shield from attack. The modular nature of the power suit allows for additional weapons, visors, and other gear as needed. The power suit's shielding loses energy for each hit, collecting energy when possible to keep the shield charged. Combat visor, the scan visor. This pretty much tells you everything you need to know. Trying to remember which one is the map button. There we go. Yeah, so I believe we want to go through this door or this door here. I know we don't want to go behind us for quite a while. Let's jump down. Be sure to scan this because I forget if this part of the scan is missable. Hunter class gunship registered to Samus Aran. You can return to your ship and recharge your energy, reload your weapons, and save your progress in game. Talonferna. Toxicity varies of psychotendonitis, commonly found near water sources. The Lurchin seems to be giving off low levels of radiation. No match is found in Flora and Fauna databank. Ooh, something's stomping around. And it's these things! Beetie, or beetle tie? Burrowing insect with a resilient carapace, extremely aggressive. The insect's massive mouth enables it to tunnel through solid rock at high speeds. Above ground, beetle ties can cover short distances rapidly and attack anything that moves near their lair. Anything else to scan here? Guide stem, passive indigenous species of bioluminescent weed. Saturnine, small intersected mushroom. Type grows in dank, dark regions. A sumer anchors itself to walls and other surfaces. Avoid contact with spikes. A basic nerve center located directly above the sumer's mandibles detect nutrients. Sharp spines protected from casual predators, but the lack of a reinforced carapace makes the sumer vulnerable to any indirect attacks. Sap sac. Chemical reaction with the sap produces a violent explosion when agitated. Because of its irresistible odor and sweet nectar, the sap sac was nearly eaten out of existence. The evolution of an explosive chemical saved the sac. Sac saved it, and now only brave or indigenous creatures dare to devour it. Blast cap. Volatile chemicals within this toxic fungal cap may explode if agitated. The poisonous flesh of the blast cap keeps it from being eaten, so it deteriorates. So it also detonates the fungal cap when it senses even the slightest contact. Alright, I'm trying to charge and I currently don't have my charge beam. Different creature. Yes, you are a different creature. The Gleamer, wall-crawling mollusk with retractable spikes. The Gleamer is an evolutionary offshoot of the Sumer family. When threatened, it extends lethal spikes and retracts its head deep into its armored carapace. Yeah, so try shooting it with your regular shots. They're not gonna do jack all. What? That interrupted my scan. Blood flower, able to erect toxic spores. Toxins are poisonous even to the blood flower itself. Free mouth modes protrude from the stalk beneath the flower, each with a rudimentary brain cluster. The ability to spew toxic fumes at anything within a 5-meter radius. The spores are ejected from the sigma at the center. The flower are significant to kill this creature if they explode in its vicinity. Scan this because this is missable. This is a blast cap shield on the door blocking access. Analysis indicates that the blast shield is invulnerable to beam weapon. Is invincible to beam weapons. Explosive weapons may damage it. Yep, so no matter how much you shoot it, they're gonna reflect back at you. So we can't go through that way. Tangleweed, plant life with basic sentience, retracts into the ground if threatened. Tangleweeds are only dangerous to small organisms, and they are covered in tiny barbs designed to trap potential meals. Tangleweeds lack the strength to do anything more or than hinder larger life forms. We only have this way to go. Access to Chozo Ruins West granted. Made it to Chozo Ruins. So it seems like the Chozo were once on this planet. Coming scan data. Anomalous size activity detected. Seismic disturbance at ruin site. So here the game's going to give us a hint on where we need to go. We need to find our way to the Hive Totem, as that's apparently where this seismic activity is coming from. Yeah, you're not a new creature. At least not a new variant of it. These pillars have collapsed from erosion. Carbon dating cannot be determined on the age of the structures. New Chozo lore. Chozo script translated. The history of the Chozo stretches back into the ancient times, so far into the fog of the past that we know not where our ancestors came from. One thing is clear, however. The Chozo who colonized Talon 4 made a conscious choice to obscure civilized advanced technology. We Chozo choose to live in harmony with nature, guided by the provenance of the universe. We believe we will spread peaceful days here and plan to leave our worlds from time to time. So the Chozo here basically forego their advanced technology and decided to live within nature itself. This tree seems to be weakened due to cellular decomposition. Yeah, so the plants look weak here. The urchin resembles a bird-like creature. These larger branches have been forcibly intertwined, forming what looks like to be a bridge structure. How can you forcibly... So there's more of that, so we can't go that way. Alright, I forget if that... Yeah. Ooh. We want to scan this, because this is missable. This large object rests and cannot be reached from this room. Really, Samus? You're not going to log the item? Well, that is an energy tank. For some reason, Samus does not want to log it for her book.
Recorded to logbook.
Scarabs, exploding parasites that can embed their bodies in solid rock. Scarabs think nothing of sacrificing themselves for the safety of their swarm, and when a hostile life form is sighted, they block its progress by embedding themselves in the floors and walls. Embedding scarabs violently self-destruct when threatened. What damaged me? These weird eye lasers. Ion. Immobile organisms is entirely composed of ocular tissue. Capable of launching sustained energy beams when active, the ion is sensitive to light and will close shut if a bright flash ignites nearby. Basically shoot with your beam to make it shut off for a while. You cannot currently destroy these things. Get this, let's find out more Chozo lore. Chozo script translated. Many long years have passed since we Chozo first took roots in this land. The passage of time has always been a source of fascination to us. It is that belief of many Chozo sages that the truths of the universe hide within the trembling currents of time's flow. Even as we search for answers there, however, we find illumination in other unexpected places. We know not how the ability has come to us, but recently many Chozo have begun to sense things beyond the realm of ordinary perception. Strange sights and inexplicable sensations flood our minds, filling us with visions. We take this growing ability to be a sign of our burdening. Is that burdening? Burgeoning civilization with the infinite. Perhaps finally the universe's secrets are becoming known to us. An ordinary wall hanging with a highly reflective surface. It does not appear to be important. Oh, but we got new enemies.
Recorded to logbook.
War wasps. Airborne insects equipped with venomous stingers capable of shearing steel. The war wasp is rarely stray far from its hive unless it's pursuing an imminent threat. It attacks with no regard for its own survival, dive bombing its enemies with stinger extended. Fast-working toxins from the stinger can incapacitate most small organisms.
Recorded to logbook.
The structure, War Wasp Hive, primarily war wasp dwelling, only vulnerable to heavy weaponry. War wasps build their homes over existing surfaces, using whatever materials that are close at hand. They are carrying building fragments back to their constructive hive with their forelegs and give them into place with adhesives secreted from their adamants. So like she said, you cannot destroy this with your beams. And while the hive exists, they will constantly spawn in new enemies. Object resides at the end of the high channel, and for some reason Samus does not want to scan it to add it to her logbook. Structure integrity of the metal is stable, no flaws detected. Structural weakness detected in sandstone block. Oh, wait, I believe if we come in here, I think this is either... Yeah, this is a save point. So now I have a place to come and save. How far have we gotten? A decent way. Actually, not too far away. We'll continue. Actually, yeah, we can keep going for a little bit. The petrified organic matter looks like a rock carved into the shape of an eye. Only translated symbol detected on this sculpture is the word Chozo. Chozo sculpture crafted in honor of the Talon Star. Only translated symbol detected on the sculpture is the word Chozo. You are no different from that one, so why did you act like you were? We got more of these war wasps. Toxic levels of this water are very high. Contact with contaminated liquids extremely hazardous. In other words, don't go swimming.
Recorded to logbook.
New creature added. The Phasmite. Small insect capable of storing and releasing thermal energy. Phasmites are attracted to sources of heat, thriving on energy persisting there. They emit light when hunting, and will expel small bursts of thermal energy when threatened. Warning. What are you warning me about? Are you warning me about the water? Ooh, we're actually right in front of this room. So we will end the episode here, and in the next episode, we will see what lies beyond this room. If you enjoyed this episode, do like the videos, it helps tremendously. Subscribe if you haven't already, leave a comment down below on your thoughts this episode, and share the video so that way more people can discover my content, help the channel grow. And I'll see you all in the next episode. Later.